have an experiment that has to do with weather, which I'm sure they do, right?
Yes, I'm sure Alan would have a couple ideas.
I bet he would.
Something to cool us down. That's my idea. Santa Maria again today setting records up to 98 degrees. That was 4 consecutive days with record heat across northern parts of Santa Barbara County. To the south coast we go. Look at this beautiful shot courtesy of our Santa Barbara Skycam. Looking great out there by the coast. Cabrillo Boulevard, always palm treed and gorgeous. And, of course, you can see the railroad tracks on the left-hand side of your screen. It looks like it's going to be a great weekend ahead. Now, we will see some cooling, which I think for everyone is good news. But still tomorrow, if you're looking to get out and take advantage of the warm summer-like weather, tomorrow is going to be that beach day. So keep that in mind as you're planning things over the next few hours for the upcoming weekend. Santa Barbara still the warmest. Right now, though, in Goleta, 70 in Lompoc, 84 in Santa Ynez, and still 81 at this hour in Ventura. We can see on the clouds and radar composite loop that some clouds are dropping down the coastline. And this cloud cover is associated with the broad area of low pressure still spinning several hundred miles to the west of Seattle and Portland. Look how well defined that circulation center is. Almost looks like a hurricane, but it's a little bit different. It's not a warm core low. It's actually a cold core low because it originated out across the eastern Pacific and the Gulf of Alaska. Now this low is going to move inland to our north over the weekend. So it doesn't bring us any rain, but it does bring in a drastic cool down. Let me put things into motion with our Futurecast and show you how things play out. 6 p.m. tonight, the low is offshore. Notice how it moves towards the coastline, and by tomorrow night, Seattle, Portland, even down into Medford getting soaked. And look at that, pink indicating some mixed precipitation out there across the mountains of Washington and southern Canada. For us, it's going to reinforce that onshore flow as the rain only makes it into northern parts of the state, but it's going to spell out a cool down. In fact, by Sunday, most of us by the coast are into the 70s, the valleys down to the upper 70s and lower 80s. So tomorrow, we start that healthy cool down in your forecast. Santa Barbara, 79 tomorrow, 75 in Goleta, 75 in Carpinteria as well, and 80 in Montecito. Still some 80s in the valley, but that is much better than those mid-90s we saw out there today. 89 in Paso, 81 in San Luis Obispo, some low 70s out towards Pismo in the 5 cities, and in Ventura County. Still pretty warm out there, but at least we're no longer in the high 90s in Ojai. We're down into the lower 90s. So some better weather tomorrow. Again, a great day to head to the coast, cool down in those cool Pacific Ocean waters right now off the coast of Santa Barbara. It is 56 degrees in the ocean. On land, 79 tomorrow, down to 74 on Sunday, and then some low 70s by Monday and Tuesday. Ventura 7-day forecast, sunshine through the weekend, but by next week as we cool down, we also see that marine layer redevelop. And that's some good news here. That's what really keeps us very comfortable and a very pleasant, especially this time of the year. We call it May Gray. In case you're visiting from out of town and you're staying for a few days, you'll see that sunshine give way to some overcast skies around San Luis Obispo by Sunday night into Monday morning. And that is going to mean, again, near seasonal temperatures in that forecast next week, and maybe even some drizzle as that marine layer deepens up. So a big change in the forecast as we head throughout the next couple of days.
All right, looking forward to it.